All right. So let's do a quick recap and then we'll jump right into this.
Yeah.
After defeating two aliens and freeing a woman trapped on an operating table, Red noticed a brand identical to the lizard folks on Esmeralda. Confronting her and Stryker about it brought tensions high again. Accusations were tossed, but ultimately decided to work together. Griggs provided a safe space by using his rope trick to provide an opportunity for arrest. Heading out after a much needed break, um, a puddle of the goop was discovered falling from the ceiling above, and two separate pools with tadpoles swimming around in it, which you guys scooped up. Continuing your exploration, you now stand before an unopened door.
That was Griggs and Clemens and Red who was opening the door, right?
You guys are all standing here-ish at this door.
Oh, okay. Teresa says she was the one who opened the door. Let me just get her headphones.
This door here.
At the top.
Cool.
Alright, let me just change the atmosphere up a bit. Let's go for something less cheery. Amir, you gonna show us your face?
In a minute. I just gotta
Bumping
do
into
something on the sidelines here. I gotta give my computer a little extra bandwidth, and then I'll patch in.
Alright, watching porn.
So you didn't wash your hair today.
Yeah. Oh dear.
The left one. That's the right one.
Test. And a lot of feedback here. Are you guys getting any
getting an
feedback?
echo from you.
You are okay.
We've
Let me
been-
see.
You're in the washroom. That's why.
So, Zach, is my arcane eye still around or what?
No.
When was the last time you cast that?
It's been a while.
Since we got in here, I think just the I maybe recast it after this short rest.
Because I think the one that you had before the short rest, like the one that you used to explore the incinerator thing, I think that one's gone.
Okay.
I like the science music.
Mm-hmm.
Teresa, can you do a voice test if they can hear you?
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, sweet.
Hello.
That was awesome.
Right. So yeah, you guys are all standing in front of a door.
Okay, well, I will cast Arcane Eye again then. And hold concentration onto it for an hour.
Okay.
And just so you know, it's one of my divination tricks. If I cast the divination spell, I can rejuvenate a spell slot below it. So I'm going to be rejuvenating. I'll link you the thing. Just because I want to, like, brag. Shit.
Yeah, brag it up. Because I was looking at your spell slots, I'm like, I could have swore you spent so many more spell slots than
For
that.
sure. Absolutely.
And I'm like, I don't understand how you got to this point, but I trust that you're keeping track.
Yeah, there's Arcane Recovery.
But this makes sense. Yeah.
And then,
oh yeah, that one.
Where's the divination savant? Maybe. No, not that one. Expert divination. so laggy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you could have got like a level 5 and a level 1 back during the short rest.
And then whenever I use specifically a divination spell, then that kind of has a thing. So you can kind of chain them all the way down if you had.
So you
Good
game
reason
must be
to.
at a lower level than the spell you cast. It can't be higher than the 5th level. Okay, sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Add it up quick.
Mm-hmm.
Zach, can you remind us, please? Is there a specific symbol on the door that we are facing?
This one, no. There is no specific symbol on this door.
Okay.
This room is the toilet, actually.
Well, you'll just have to go in and find out.
Oh, I will.
So there's a pool in this one and pool in this one, and there's a bunch of
Yes.
in between.
Mm.
What?
Yes.
Does anyone remember what this room was downstairs? What it had downstairs?
You guys could make a roll for that. I think you could use wisdom or intelligence here.
Cool.
Here we go, trying to remember.
Oh, like just a standard rule, right?
19?
Yeah. Okay, let me just fix because your rolls were private there, Striker.
Oh, oops. How do I get off of
Sneaky, sneaky.
send?
17, 19. Okay. So Clemens and Griggs, the layout, you've been mentally mapping this. Also, if anybody has proficiency with cartography, I think you can roll that as well. With a 17 and 19, though, the layout doesn't quite line up, like in line perfectly. But your best guess, I would say, Clemens, both of you, your best guess is probably that it was one of the guard rooms nearest to this.
Okay.
Yeah, guard room.
Like where people sleep with the beds?
There were no beds in the guard rooms. You just found a lot of like offhand weapons and armor, like nothing really good.
Okay. Clemens feels pretty comfortable opening that room. Plus, we haven't been very
Oh, is
quiet.
that you?
So I feel like if there was anyone in there, they would have come out for the fight. So Clemens is gonna come up to the door and let it open in front of her.
And I'll whiz my arcane eye in quickly after her, or after the door opens.
Yeah, there's no roll required. This room is empty, with even less stuff than the floor below.
Okay.
Like this is like bare bones. Like there's maybe a couple offhand weapons, but like nothing crazy.
Okay. Should I even bother like looking around? Should I run an investigation check?
Yeah, I'll go in and see if there's any like knives or Esmeralda.
Yeah. You guys don't need to roll for this. Like there's nothing hidden in here. There's nothing out of the ordinary. You can probably find like I don't know, like a longsword.
Okay, and I think Ro can do. Ro can do like a short sword and a dagger.
Yeah, anybody can dual wield so long as it carries the light or finesse property.
Okay. I still have to set up your stuff.
Well, I have Morpheus stuff anyways.
Okay.
3 attacks with my short sword.
Yeah, he's coming from Teresa.
Okay. Well, we're gonna maybe move my laptop over.
Damn, I thought it was.
I'm pretty sure it's just your earbuds. Everything's on.
Yeah, and I think when you guys come out of this guard room, you can now see down the hallway that there is a hole in the ground with a rope dangling down. Yeah, down over there. Like you can see the blue star kind of down over there. And there is a door here. Yeah. This door is intricately engraved with psionic sigils, possibly hinting at the arcane wonders contained within. Okay, but now that you guys are here, let me just show you the hole that you can see now. Ba, 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 ba. Bam. Okay, so now that you've reached the door, you can see that there is just across from the hole that leads down, there's a rope ascending up through the roof through another 10-foot radius hole. Diameter, 10-foot diameter. Let's not go crazy. Yeah, so the one on the left leads down, the one on the right here leads up.
Hey, I've changed my ways a bit. I don't know. It's kind of hard to break old habits here.
Red agrees.
Hi, Jackie.
Hey, Jack.
Hi, Jacqueline.
Hi, we just did a quick swap. We're swapping back. Here's Red.
What did I just agree to?
You're following your teammates.
Oh, cool.
Going through a door.
Okay, awesome. Let's do it.
So everybody's going through the door. Okay. So just your eyeball. You're staying outside. Okay. Upon entering, you are greeted with a breathtaking sight. The chamber is bathed in a soft bioluminescent glow emanating from delicate floating crystal orbs suspended throughout the room. The softly pulsating light casts intricate patterns on the chamber's surfaces, creating an ethereal and tranquil ambiance. Lining the far wall is an immense bookcase spanning floor to ceiling, but instead of books, the shelves are filled with hundreds of brains preserved in large glass containers filled with a magical bluish gray fluid that flashes with biochemical energy. Throughout the room are desks that certain small pools of that contain small pools of shimmering liquid.
Stryker looks at the brains and mutters under his breath, "Monsters."
So for sure. Yeah, so as you enter the room, you can see that there are 3 sets of desks containing 2 desks each facing each other. There are several bookcases lined floor to ceiling in the middle of the room as well. And off to the far right wall is a glass display case. You know what? Everybody can go ahead and give me perception checks. Perception.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
not good.
All right, so taking a look around, all of you, you can see that on the desks, not on every single desk, but on some of them, you can see that there are brains removed from the jars sitting in this pool of shimmering liquid that does softly pulse with this this biochemical energy. In the display case, you can see that there is a brain, not in this display case, but on top of it, not in a jar, just kind of sitting there. But inside the display case, there is a sword. There's a sword in this display case. There's nothing here that you can read. As for something that everybody can see, even with Red rolling a 3,
Can you hear me?
yes.
Okay, sweet. Well,
Actually, hold on 1 second.
is this better? Like, not as
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
way better.
Okay, so everybody but Red and Clemens. Clemens is focused on the display case. What is everybody doing right now? Like,
I'm tapping on the I'm tapping on the brain case.
Okay. I'm gonna make a
See-
run for the sword
The
case
sword?
there because I want to swap out my scalpel for something heftier.
And before
Yeah.
Esmeralda does that, I'm gonna give
Red,
her
you're
a-
at like a random bookcase, or are you does it matter to you? One of
Sorry,
the
not
ones
a
in the
not a
middle?
bookcase, not a bookcase, but one of the brain
Like
vein
on a desk?
vesicles. Yeah, just tapping on it to see if it reacts. If it changes
Okay.
frequency of pulsing, or if it pulses hot or faster.
All right, Striker, where are you?
I hit Blessing of the Trickster on Esmeralda before she left, so she gets 1 hour advantage on dexterity stealth checks. And I am hanging back. I'm making sure I'm watching.
Yeah, you cut out. He disappeared. While we wait for him, Griggs, what are you doing? Are you still hanging out outside? Yeah, so there are floating like crystal orbs suspended throughout the room that are giving this room lighting, basically.
Check, check. Mic check. Are we back?
Yes. Yeah, so there's one brain just sitting on the display case where the sword is. There are several brains in these pools on the desk, and then there are bookcases everywhere filled with brains in jars.
Whoa.
Just brains in jars.
And Zach, did you get the one thing I said before we got cut out there?
Not really. I just heard you're hanging back and then something
Okay.
something.
Yeah. I used Blessing of the Trickster on Esmeralda, so she gets advantage on stealth checks, and then I'm hanging back, watching over her back, but also at the same time watching the current people to see what they're doing, just observing.
Okay.
And also obviously observing my own surroundings, making sure nothing's popping up.
Right. And sorry, and Griggs, where are you? You just kind of taking everything in? Okay, the same one that Red's at or a different one? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So let me let me just confirm with everybody. This is where everybody's standing.
Yeah, I would have more. This is a wall right here, right?
Yeah, this is the wall you came in through. The door
Okay.
is.
Yeah, I would have my. Oh, I can't click on my dude. I would be. It's hard to click.
Master.
Right there.
I cannot see myself. Dungeon Master.
That sounds like a personal problem. Perhaps you are too zoomed in, but I will try to.
I'm zoomed all the way out.
Yeah, I can't seem to click my token to move around. Things are weird here.
Somehow you guys, you're outside of the wall now there, Striker.
Yeah.
You're already on the map. But
Let me try coming back into Roll20 here. Give me 1 second.
Maybe I'm actually in one of the jars.
Maybe this is all just some massive simulation. Okay, let me just drop you back on the thing. Can you see yourself now, Teresa?
Looking like my whole screen. I see your little arrows.
Okay.
I see your arrow, but I don't see anything. It's black. Yeah. I'm zoomed out as far as possible.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think her character token is on the. Oh wait, here's her character token beside Clemens.
Yes. Okay. Red, that sound good to you? You're muted.
Yes. Who's trying to sound like me out there?
Nobody.
All right. Better be no one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just waiting on Roll20 to catch up with me here. Edit. I'm trying to make sure. Yeah, there's no reason on my end that you can't see your character, Teresa.
Probably did it get changed
I
from
see like a little green ping. Like I saw the little green ping, but I don't see anything else. Like it's a black screen.
because right now her character, she is connected to Gossel Goffley. That has yet to be renamed. That character sheet that needs to be renamed.
Right.
That could be the issue. Oh, I can click on her, and I think
Okay.
yeah, I can move her
Is
around.
that better?
I literally okay. I'll show you, John. It's like this is my screen.
Yeah. She's just straight up black screen. Try refreshing. Go to reconnect.
Okay. Let's
Yeah,
see.
there's literally nothing else I can do for you.
All right.
Okay, so confirmed that this is where everybody's standing. Good. Very good. Okay. You just have to bear with me a moment.
Okay. Well, now I exited again, and now I can see that I'm right next to
Buttons.
What the fuck?
Okay. So, you guys are all kind of fanned out in the room. Stryker watching over everybody, but keeping a close eye on his companion, Esmeralda. Clemens is checking out the brain and the sword. Esmeralda is checking out the sword. Red's poking a brain. Griggs is also investigating a brain, but not poking it. Yeah. So everybody except Red, you're poking it, Red, and you're kind of like, as you poke it, you can see that it is kind of like one of those plasma balls where you touch it, like you can see the arc of this biochemical energy reach out to your finger. It doesn't hurt you or anything, but every time you poke it, it kind of lights up a little bit, and you're having a bit more fun than a grown man probably should. But as all of this is happening, I would say Stryker and Griggs for sure. You would see that the brain he's poking begins to move on its own. Like it's not just the jiggle of a brain. Like this is intent. And at this point, I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh,
I have that shield that Red gave me, which gives me an advantage on initiative rolls. So I'm going to put advantage on here.
Sure. Make sure you click your token when you roll initiative.
Yep. Initiative.
Okay.
Did that go through?
Yeah, I got 17.
Okay, cool. Oh, I guess it. Yeah. Okay. So I'll just roll again or something.
Yeah, just
I'm
roll
trying to
another
select
one.
my token.
Okay.
Someone select my token. Select, damn it.
Okay. So 17.
17 it is.
Oh, boy. That's why. Yeah.
1, 2. Clemens.
Half of pi. Pi divided by 2. Plus 0.02. Minus 0.04.
Clemens has a 16.16. Yeah, I think I was transitioning you guys from one screen to the other, so that's kind of my fault. I'll take onus on this one. Yeah, okay, and here I have a picture. Look at the pretty picture.
Oh, nice. Nice. It's so pretty.
Oh, those are brains. Whose initiative am I missing? Esmeralda.
Hey, did Esma get the sword? I missed that. Missed that part.
You have not got it. No.
Okay.
How do I click on initiative then if I don't have an actual character sheet?
Go to
You
your
click their
character
name.
sheet. Can you see Esmeralda on
Just
there?
click my name.
Initiative 8. Okay. I just gotta add you to the turn order. Turn. Oh. Initiative 8. Okay. Okay. So you gotta give me a second again. Okay. We got some going ons here.
Get in my aura. Red's gonna yell that before everything starts.
Everything's already started, my man.
Oh, she is. Are the brains gonna turn into something? Maybe.
5, 6,
Ooh.
7.
And everybody in their glow is gonna die.
And okay, so first to act is Griggs. Okay. Oh yeah, sorry. I'll put that on the token layer so you can see it. Aha. Okay. So go ahead and cast your Ray of Frost. It'll come through. All right. I'm sure it was a very high roll. You got quite the spellcasting modifier. Of course. There we go. Yeah, a 26 is good. So you take aim, and you attempt to shoot at this brain, and with a 26, You would most certainly hit, except your ray only gets so far before it hits some invisible barrier and spreads out. And you can see that there is some invisible barrier in front of you as it spreads out. You can see.
So cool.
Right about there.
Oh no.
As it spreads out in front of you. And you don't get your spell through it. Do you want to move?
Are we fighting the brain right now? Is that what's happening?
What's that?
We're fighting the brain?
Yeah, so go ahead and move. You try to walk through it, and it's like hitting a solid wall. You can't move through it.
Oh shit.
Okay. Yeah, Striker, you're up next.
Just based on like when the brain came alive, like the brains on the walls, did they seem like they were doing anything else, or was it clearly just this brain that was coming alive?
This is the only brain you guys saw move. You can use your turn to take a look around, see if anything else is moving.
I'm going to and before I do, did the brain attack Red at all?
No. Everybody saw it. Well, everybody saw it move other than Red before it had a chance to do anything, which is why there was no surprise round.
Okay.
And we jumped right into combat.
Okay, I'm going to use my turn to take other than the brain, because the brain hasn't done anything yet. So just naturally, I'm going to wait for the first attack.
Okay. So you're going to hold an action?
Yep.
And what action are you holding, and what trigger activates it?
So the action I'm holding here, actually, no, I'm not going to hold the action. I'm going to use my action to do, I think it's perception.
Yeah, you can take a look around.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead and roll me a perception at 28.
I should have advantage on that, even though 28 is good to go, but the shield gives me advantage on perception checks.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so taking a look around, seeing the first brain move, you take a quick survey of the area, and you can see there are indeed two other brains that have begun moving ever so slightly beyond most people's perception. One directly in front of Clemens and Esmeralda, the brain on the glass case, and one of the brains right behind Griggs on the bookshelf. You guys walked right into. I didn't move them. I swear to God.
Hilarious. Is there time to yell out?
Yeah. You can make a yell.
Okay. Cool. I'll yell out. Esmeralda, Clemens, foe in front of you, Griggs, foe behind you. And that's my turn. And I'll continue taking cover behind here.
All right, and that brings us up to Clemens. Clemens. No, I was going to ask if Striker wanted to take like the dodge or hide action, but he already used this action. So. Yeah, so you want to like shove it? Yeah, go ahead and make an athletics check. Okay, yeah, you attempt to shove it, but this brain can like see the movement coming and manages to jump up in the air and avoid your hand sweeping across this glass case. I'll let you take your second attack. I'll say the first attack was that.
Cool. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I rolled a 14. So you swing with the other hand and it jumps up in the air again and dodges both your swings.
What jumped up?
It's a brain that was hiding in front of you and Esmeralda. Or sorry, you and Clemens. And then one behind Griggs.
Okay, so your AC bumps up to 18. Okay. Anything else, Clemens? Do you want to move or are you gonna stay here? Okay, and that brings us to Red. So this brain right in front of you, you're just kind of like just poking at it. But then you hear Stryker call out saying the brains are moving. What would you like to do?
So I don't notice it moving.
Now that Stryker has brought your attention to it and you saw Griggs cast a spell, you know something's up. And you've encountered these brain things before, so I think you're able to put one and one together.
All right. Sounds good. I like that. I'm going to take a big old swing, pull out my sword, pull out my trident, and put these brains to rest.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm Southern all of a sudden, but let's play. Let's roll with it.
Seems to happen.
Gangsters.
Wow, why is it so like... Okay, 21 does hit. Are you pumping in the... Oh, that's your improved smite. Nice. So it's 18 damage. Huge. This guy's looking fucked up. Like, you just instinctively bust it out and stab at it and knock off like its entire frontal lobe.
Yeah. And I'm going to say, don't touch my toes, brain.
You just basically hit the brain. Yeah, he attacked.
And that does indeed hit, and that is enough to kill this creature.
Nice.
Yeah, what is that? 18 and 17, 35 damage? That's pretty good damage.
Darn tootin'. Am I able to...
And how many attacks is that in succession?
That's 2 now.
Nice, okay.
Yep. What I have noticed that... What do you call it? Force field that Griggs would have...
I think that would have caught your eye for sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to run over to the force field and see what's going on. Can I go through it?
No, you can't. You hit it just like a wall, like Griggs did.
Oh, damn it, Zach. That's a legit force field. Dude.
It is a legit force field. You can't move through it.
All right, I'm gonna try to suck Griggs in my aura. Or can I suck both of these champs? No. Yeah, I'll suck Griggies. Try to get Griggies in the aura. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. Next up is Esmeralda.
I'm gonna take my action to try and hide behind other tables.
Okay, so you try to run towards the desk in front of Stryker, and there's a force field immediately behind you, and you're unable to get to it.
Okay. Because I thought there was like a desk behind me.
Yeah, there is a desk behind you, but there's some sort of force field blocking you from it.
Okay. And basically, since I used my action, then I can't do it now, right?
Well,
that was my bonus action.
Well, you haven't used either yet. You haven't successfully done anything. You attempted to move, but found out the way is blocked. So you still have all your movement, you still have your action, you still have your bonus action. You're just kind of like stuck at this point.
Okay, am I able to sneak attack any of these guys?
If you can find a way to get advantage, you can sneak attack this guy. But I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Like, can I toss something off, like into a corner to distract them and then try and attack them? Or is that usually option?
That's not really a mechanic we have in this game. And there are other like classes that do this specifically, so I'm gonna have to say you can't.
Classic. Okay.
But you can stab them.
All right, I'm gonna try and stab him. Since I've got, I'm gonna use my scalpel as like my short sword, and I can do 3 attacks with the short sword. So
Okay.
Okay. So I can just press the short sword button.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. All except the last one hit,
Sweet.
and that's for 13 points of damage.
Okay. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage, just to give myself a little space.
Yes. So you can move anywhere on the map that you are permitted to move. There are some invisible barriers blocking you. So,
Okay, well, I think I'm just going to try and naturally go towards Striker. Or, like I said initially, if I could try and go towards like the case with the swords in it. Again,
so
like I can't see the map, but it's all black for me. So,
yeah, you're right in front of the case with the sword. And as you attempt to move closer to Striker, you are met with an invisible barrier and can't get to him.
Okay. So I guess that is it. I can't obviously try and hit the case or anything like that, so I think I'm fine.
Okay. Let's see, how far is Red? Red is 10 feet. Red has a brain. Red, I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, shites. Intelligence? What's the worst one? Oh, yeah. All day, baby.
Yeah. All right. And frustrated that it can't get Red, it is going to lash out and scratch at Griggs with its claws. Yeah, they got little feet. A 12 to hit. Yeah, so if it matches, it's a hit. Okay, so now your AC is 17 for 1 round.
Nice.
Okay, the other guy. Let me check my notes real fast. So both Clemens and Esmeralda have pretty high intelligence, which is unfortunate. But Esmeralda's is lower, so I need Esmeralda to make an intelligence saving throw. And Clemens, pardon? So I need Esmeralda to make an intelligence saving throw, and it's going to attack you, Clemens, with its claws. So a 14 passes, so nothing happens. And Clemens, it's an 18 to hit, which I think is your AC, for 6 slashing damage. Okay. And now these guys have 20 feet of movement. So you can see floating out from around the corner in these rooms this gothic horror of a creature with tentacles dangling beneath it, tentacles above it with eyeballs floating on them as it levitates 20 feet up in the air. And it turns and looks all three of its eyeballs at you, Griggs, and the other one on the other side of this room takes eye at Esmeralda and Clemens. So, Griggs, to start, I need a dexterity saving throw.
+4.
Nice. Okay, so you can see the one eye begins to crackle with arcane energy and a beam shoots out from it at you, Griggs, but you manage to jump out of the way, dodging it. Next, I need you to make a strength saving throw. Okay. And finally, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Fuck yeah, buddy. Let's go.
So that's a 12 with the +4. Okay, so this is definitely, if you were going to fail one, this is the one you wanted to fail. So you have disadvantage on attack rolls for the next minute. Okay. And now on the other side, can I get Clemens? Can you roll me 3d6? Yes, please. And if you get a duplicate, you can roll again. Okay.
That's a total wow.
Yeah,
Zach, really quick.
Nobody's getting charmed.
Quick question for the failed save for Griggs. Is that a charm?
No.
Okay. Sorry.
So go ahead and roll me 2 other d6, Clemens. I can't have duplicates. Yeah, okay, so a 1, a 6, and a 2. Okay, 1, 6, 2. Okay, so Esmeralda, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Uh-oh.
You also have disadvantage for the next minute on all attack rolls. Clemens, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Yeah, so a 10. A 10 unfortunately fails, and you are frightened for the next minute.
Oh, no.
Okay, so frightened. Frightened. I see you put all these conditions on you guys so I can keep track of shit. And you have disadvantage on attack rolls. Okay, and then finally, Clemens, I need you to make a strength saving throw. Okay. Clemens, you can feel your body begin to lift off the ground as this one eye stalk focuses in on you, and this beam crackles out and surrounds you and lifts you up in the air, and then it hurls you against it throws you 30 feet up into the air, at which point it releases you and you fall back down to the ground. Yeah, and you're going to take 12 points of bludgeoning damage. And then at the top of the round, let's see. Okay, Griggs, I'm sorry, man. I'm going to be picking on you. I need you to make another charisma saving throw. So you wouldn't, yeah, a 19. A 19 is a pass. You can feel some sort of presence weigh heavily on your mind, and you can feel it begin to like take control of your motor system and start locking up your muscles. But you manage to, through sheer force of will, overcome it. And that brings us to you, Griggs. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of feedback from somebody. I think it's Teresa.
I'm not doing it.
Let me see here. Chris, can you talk again? Yeah, okay, it's definitely coming from you.
For me?
Yeah, I just wanted to see, Chris, if you speak, if Eula's Discord was lighting up.
Turn them on.
Yeah, no, that's definitely you.
I turned it on.
You need to.
I think this would actually be at disadvantage because the actions in combat, there's a separate one. It's attack, cast a spell, dash, and it says you have disadvantage on attack rolls. So I think you could argue that casting a spell would not be at disadvantage. Yeah, if it says a melee attack roll, but if it says a ranged spell attack, that would also not be at disadvantage. So, like, I think like Shocking Grasp says make a melee attack, or it all depends on the wording. Is what it boils down to. Like melee's, yeah. So if it's a spell attack, not at disadvantage. But 18 either side. 18 is definitely enough to hit for 17 points of lightning damage, which does a good number on it. And it's looking right messed up. You can smell flesh burning, and you can see the ripples of your arcane blast burnt throughout its neural pathways. Yeah. So you're gonna get to the edge here. Like if you climb over the desks, you're gonna get to the bookcase, and yeah, so the border goes right along there, right above you. Okay, let me just read something quick. I'm pretty sure you're allowed to do this. I'm just double checking. Yeah, okay, so yeah, you can Misty Step through it for sure. So I'll move you over, and you want to go behind red. Okay. Okay. That brings us to Striker. Greg just Misty stepped behind red. You can see these two gothic horror creatures floating up in the air, shooting beams of crackling energy at all of your old and new friends. What would you like to do?
Sorry, I just cut back in here. I got. Are you on my turn here?
Yes.
Hello? Okay, cool. Sorry about that. Our internet is acting super funky today. Okay, so the last thing I heard was, Chris, were you able to Misty Step through that wall? Okay, cool. All right. Stryker is going to yell out to Esmeralda and Clemens. I think the brain in front of you is casting some type of force field. Kill it, you take down the force field. And I'm going to use my action to use this here, Zach. Let me just pull it back up. Sorry, I lost all my stuff here. Okay. Where did we go? Sorry, just pulling it up.
Yeah.
I'm going to channel my divinity, my first divinity. And I'm going to invoke duplicity. And I'm going to create as my action a replica of myself right here to kind of poke his head back and forth between this area to try and catch the eye of this monster right here.
Okay.
So
just a second.
On just another character token or something?
Yeah, I'm going to pull something up for you.
Cool. Okay.
Sure, you can go over there. You wanted him there? Lost him again? Like one over? Or like, okay. I think I understand. So that would be an action. Hello?
Okay, hey, I'm still here. Sorry. I got cut off again.
Okay, so I think I have the guy where you want him.
Yep. Okay, so right here, he's just going to be like poking out his head back and forth to try and see if he can get. Yeah, exactly.
You want him
just
there?
kind of like.
Okay.
Yeah, enough so like this character here can at least see a piece of him just kind of poking his head out, so he knows this character knows there's someone here as well.
Okay.
And one question here, Zach, is spiritual weapon, is that considered a weapon attack?
No, I think that's a magical weapon attack.
Okay, because I'm wondering if I can add on it's blessed strikes, I think. Your cantrips or weapon attacks, you can also deal 1d8 radiant damage to that creature.
Okay.
All right, so that was my bonus action. So I'm going to use my bonus action to cast forth spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Sub level 2. And I'm going to cast it right here. Oh, 18, okay. And I'm going to be casting it right in front of this dude here.
Okay, I think it has a range of 20 feet.
So that's to move it, but it has its range is 60 feet, but from that point I can only move it 20 feet.
Right. Okay. And what does your magic weapon look like?
So the magic weapon is that of the classic Castlevania Vampire Slayer. It is a long whip, and it's got like a spiked end at the end of the whip tail, and at the hilt itself, it has a Humboldt squid, like the head of a Humboldt squid. So the Humboldt squid head, and then the whip, and then at the very end, the Humboldt squid kind of hooks, if you will, those tentacle hooks.
Okay.
So he's unleashing the Humboldt strike on this Humboldt squid looking. Oh, nice, Zach.
That's the best I can do. I couldn't find an
love
actual whip. Okay, an 18 would indeed hit for 7 points of force damage.
Okay, so that I don't get the radiant damage as well then?
Can you put that just in the chat so I can read it?
Sure, yeah.
And then, where'd my turn order go?
Blessed strikes. Let me see here.
Clemens, you're on deck. It's still Striker's turn, but you're next. You are blessed. When a creature takes damage.
Yeah, and remember, Olga Stryker yelled out to Clemens and Esmeralda and Griggs that he believes the two brains that are attacking you guys are responsible for the force fields, based on his observation. Hello, am I still in here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right.
So I'm going to say blessed strikes don't apply to this.
Okay. And I'm going to keep the force weapon right in front of the
this guy.
That brain type of dude, while also controlling my little puppet here to kind of like make it look like he's doing all the actions. Really pantomiming the shit out of that.
Okay. That's going to bring us to Clemens.
Yep,
so Clemens, you are frightened of this big guy over here, so you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while this source of fear is within line of sight, and you can't willingly move closer to it. Oh yeah, you can go and take attacks at disadvantage. Okay, with disadvantage, a 21 does hit, and that is enough damage to kill this guy.
Wow. 30. Oh my god, that's the highest roll I've ever seen. Nice.
You can't willingly move closer to him, no. Like, even if you close your eyes. Yeah. You reach behind you, and it's still there.
Okay, something.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and make an attack roll. Even better than last time.
That's awesome. What's going on here?
Yeah, so that's definitely enough damage and a powerful enough strike to just punch like through the case and shatter the glass for sure. And Griggs, I forgot to mention this. Go ahead and make another save. You guys get to make saves at the end of each of your turns to beat the condition.
Nice.
So, Griggs, you can go ahead. It was charisma.
Sweet.
Yeah, so 19's good. Wisdom save from Clemens. You are still scared. And that's going to... Is that your turn, Clemens? And that brings us to red.
Is that force field still up?
You reach out and it's still in front of you, yeah.
Can't get past it, eh?
Who am I to tell you what you can and cannot try to do?
Does it feel solid when I touch it?
Oh yeah, it feels solid. Like it doesn't feel like you can pass. It would feel like a regular wall. Like it feels solid.
Are these tables like something we can, that would like, I guess how high are these tables here? Can I get behind it?
They're
Get
like
out of this thing. Visual.
Yeah, you
like
can
I
approach behind it. If you take like the hide action, or dodge, or just stand behind it. You don't even have to do any of that. I'll just give you partial cover.
I just want to be not in this thing's line of sight. But I had a quick question there, Mr. Dick.
Yeah.
Where is my... So, for Aura of Courage, if I were to walk over to Clemens, for example, and engulf her in my aura, would that cure her from frightfulness, or does this only apply when they have to make the save?
No, as far as I can read it, if you walk in, as long as she's in your aura, she can't be scared of you.
Yeah.
The way I would
have an aura of courage.
Yeah, the way I would picture this working though, as soon as you leave her side, she's still scared. She hasn't beaten the condition. She wouldn't be cured, but she would be cured while she's standing in your aura.
As long as she's within my aura, okay. Interesting.
Like that's the way I read it. Now, like if you guys want, like we can talk about it later, but that's the way I'm interpreting it.
Okay. All right. No, that's fair. And then Griggs, when you fired off that blast, it didn't do shit when it went through the it didn't go through. Okay, so I can't even throw my trident, I would imagine. You know what I'll do then? I want to hide behind. You're on your own, Griggy.
That kind of like, it appears. It didn't actually move through it. It just like appears at the area. I don't know how long the wall extends though.
Oh yeah. So it didn't yeah, okay, it didn't like...
Yeah, it didn't like physically walk through. It just like magically appeared at that spot.
Yeah. I guess I got nothing to lose. I might as well give it a shot. Let me get
you want to throw your trident?
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember what was the non
just do a one-handed attack, I think.
One-handed. What's the non-disadvantage distance? 20, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna shift myself over, so I think that will be... Is that good?
Looks good to me.
All right. So one-handed. See if it goes through.
Okay, so a 12. You heave your javelin, and just as soon as it releases from your hand, it impacts against this invisible barrier hard, and you can see the ripples of arcane energy ripple out, like distorting the vision through it, and it clatters on the ground at your feet.
Oh, it doesn't do one of these funky.
No, it's not gonna ricochet around.
Okay.
That would be funny, but no. But
Okay.
your counter resets because you missed your attack.
Okay, so I will summon my trident back, and there's no other brains or anything that I see.
Just the one over on the bookcase over here.
Okay. Oh, that fucker's still alive. Okay. I do see something in this genital direction. Just FYI.
Yeah, you can see that guy for sure.
Okay. So as soon as I spot that fucker, I'm going to. So I think I used 5 feet of movement. I'll use another. And then from here. Okay. So I'm going to move to this square.
Yeah.
So now I'm out of that line of sight, and I can see this guy. There's another. I'll try it anyways, and I'll throw my trident at this one-eyed or crazy-eyed monster, and I'll let the team know that there's another one, and then there's another testicle on the other side.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and make your throw. Yeah. So you throw it again, and instantly again, it hits a wall, and you can see the arcane energy ripples out in this pattern, and it clatters to the ground at your feet.
All right, good to know. Good to know. I'll summon it back. What was that? 20. And then I'll hang out with Esmeralda there.
Okay.
1, 2, I think. Oh yeah, I can't walk through it. Fuck. Can I do that?
Yeah. Like as long as you're able to move, you're not hitting a wall.
Ooh, we can walk across the tables. All right, good to know.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's my movement.
Okay. That's going to bring us up to Esmeralda. Esmeralda, Clemens is scared, trying to get away from this floating multi-eyed testicle. But she did smash the glass display case in front of you, allowing you to grab the sword within.
Can you hear Teresa at all?
Not really. She's muted.
Yeah, I know, because otherwise there's feedback. Okay. The only way to hear is if you use the headphones.
Oh, if I use the headphones.
Okay, she's coming with headphones here. Did you take him out? No, here, let me try that.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys got a lot of fucked up artifacts. Yeah, you guys got a bunch of interesting stuffs and things, for sure. I think it was you, because I think Esmeralda had some other potions. Hello.
Okay, there we go. All right. Because I was trying to read the feedback and this and that. I can't see shit. But let's do this. All right. So basically, I'm going to reach for the sword. I'm going to take Striker's advice there. I don't know if that's like an action or not to grab the sword.
That's a free action. You can pick up a thing.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to pick that up. And I'm going to take Striker's word and just try and attack the brain again. I am rolling at.
Yeah, the brain's dead, hun. The force field trick didn't work. It wasn't the brains.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, fuck.
There's a massive thing. I don't know if you can see it on your
I
screen.
can't see anything.
Okay, so there's a giant brain with eyeballs here.
All right. Well, if I can get to that, then I'm just going to go right to that and stab it 3 times.
It's floating 20 feet up in the air.
All right. I have a crossbow possibility here, so I don't know if I can use any weapon in the case like a crossbow, like a light crossbow.
I'll let you have a crossbow here. I'll say like that was one of the basic weapons you could have found in one of the guard quarters.
Awesome. So I'm just going to have that on my person. How convenient.
I take out my crossbow.
I take out my crossbow, and I guess I'm going to have to just use that once because of the fact that my short sword looks to have the multi attack. But is there a possibility of this being a sneak attack? Since I'm a little off in the distance and below.
Yeah, so there is a bookcase directly like in front of you that you could hide behind. So you can go ahead and use your bonus action to hide.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use my cunning action, bonus action to hide, and then sneak attack.
Go ahead and make a stealth check.
I also gave you advantage on stealth because I gave you that blessing of the trickster.
Oh wait, so then it'd be the 17 because I have myself set to disadvantage.
Because this guy has so many eyes, his passive perception is 18, and 13 is not enough to hide, unfortunately.
Okay, so then sneak attacks out of their way, but I will use my light crossbow to aim right at one of those fucking eyes that decided to look right at me. And that's gonna do something.
A 13, you can see you aim up and you shoot at it, and the arrow does indeed hit it, but it bounces off, like kind of like deflects a little, and it hit like a hard spot of its carapace.
So basically, I'm playing with a Nerf gun. So,
well, just this one time.
Just the one time, okay. And then
you did it though.
Okay, do I have to? Is there a possibility of retrieving the arrow, or am I going to have a couple arrows on my person as well? Convenient.
I'm not going to worry about ammunition right now.
Oh, thank God! Because fuck that.
You found like a quiver of like 20 crossbows.
Infinity. Sounds
like 20
good.
for all intents and purposes is more than enough.
Okay, and then when does my disadvantage elapse?
You can actually, at the end of your turn, go ahead and make another charisma saving throw.
That was charisma. Well, and that's a disadvantage, I guess?
No, it would be a straight roll. It's just attack rolls have disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Use the other one.
Yeah.
Use the other one.
Yeah, I was going to use the 13.
That's a good idea.
So a 13 is enough to pass. So you are no longer under this raise effect. So you no longer have disadvantage on your attack rolls.
All right. So right now it's still hidden though. Okay. Because I use the hide action, right?
But you didn't successfully hide. You didn't beat his passive perception.
Oh yeah. Wishful thinking. Okay.
Okay. Next up are the brains. The brains are going to take a step down and then stop. And they're going to hold an action.
Take a step down? Like come closer to us, but...
This guy is going to float over on the next initiative turn and is going to hold an action. Who's priority number 2? Priority number 2. Okay, and this guy's going to float down here. I just need to make sure I'm not going to... Well, okay, yeah, cool. I didn't hit anything. So that's all legit. And at the top of the order, you have to bear with me as I do some things and stuffs. Because aren't we all just rats in a cage? So,
Hello? Check my check.
hello?
Hey, sorry, we got cut off again.
Again.
When the brain moved past the spiritual weapon, do I get an
Attack of opportunity.
attack of opportunity? Thank you, hon.
That's an excellent question. And I don't have the answer to that, so I'm just gonna say sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Good idea.
What do I roll with that one? The spiritual weapon again?
Yeah, just roll the spiritual weapon and just make sure it doesn't take a spell slot.
Okay, yeah. Spiritual weapon. $20 on 9.
Yeah, so he'll take 9 points. Actually, he didn't leave the zone. He's still within 5 feet of your spiritual weapon, so you actually wouldn't.
Okay. All right, hard to see. Everything's like purple. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, no, that's intentional. That's my.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I'm seeing there.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the color of the light in the room.
Oh, I see. Okay.
1, 2, 3. That's because you guys have dark vision. I thought I set it up for Striker with dark vision, but. Hey, guys. Thanks. If roll 20 worked quicker, this would go a lot faster. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine. Damn. That worked out rather well. Okay. Next up in the turn order is Griggs. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check. And yeah, Arcana for sure. It's gonna be a pretty low DC. You'd have to like roll a nat 1 to not figure this out.
Nice.
Yeah. This is a Wall of Force spell. Like this is something you've done. Like it's something in your repertoire, and this is identical to the Wall of Force spell. So you would know you get up to 10 by 10 foot panels, or one sphere or hemispherical dome up to a radius of 10 feet. Actually, you know what? That's true. They've held their action and now they're actually going to attack. The brain can't do anything. He can't move, but these two creatures can. So Red or Striker, can I get you guys to roll 3d6? But if you get a duplicate, roll again. Griggs, sorry man. You are single-handedly the biggest threat to these guys right now, and I need to get rid of you.
See ya.
But you can roll me 3d6. I'll make this fair. I won't pick and choose which ones go at you, as much as I'd like to.
Roll one more time, Zach.
Yeah, roll one more time. Okay, so and again. Okay, so 1, 2, and a 3. So just roll one more time, Griggs. I'll take the 5. So 6, 1, and 5 for Griggs. 1, 2, 3 for the other guys. Okay, so 1 between Red and Striker. Useless. So I'm gonna hold off on that. You know what? Actually, Red, as pointless as I'm pretty sure this is, go ahead and make a charisma saving throw.
Sorry, the charisma save.
Oh right,
Not that charisma. Sorry about.
So what's 5 plus 12? 17. 17 passes. Okay, 2 is that one, which also isn't something I want. Fuck, I what's 3? Okay. Striker, go ahead and give me a wisdom save. Red, give me an intelligence save.
Oh, yeah.
Striker, you get to add 4.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Wisdom save plus.
Unless
4.
Red doesn't think you're an ally.
Plus 4, 17.
Oh, he's an ally. All right.
Okay. So, Striker, you succeed with the plus 4 with a 17. Red, with your 6, you can hear this intense, high-pitched buzz begin to echo inside your head, and it just intensifies to the point that it gives you an instant migraine. And you are going to take 33 points of psychic damage.
Holy janamas. That's insane.
Okay, and then Griggs, you rolled a 1, 5, and 6. Actually, 1, 5, and 6 are the ones I want to use on you, so this is good. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. You are still in Red's aura, so you get plus 4.
Yeah.
Again, go ahead and give me a strength saving throw.
That requires some text.
Okay, so that's a 4. Okay. So with this one, similar to what happened to Clemens, you can see this ray shoots out at you, Griggs, and grabs a hold of you, and it's gonna pick you up just off the ground and throw you 30 feet. Can I
Holy
get
shit.
you? How far is 30 feet? And he is going to hurl you 30 feet against the wall. And that is. Sorry.
Not there.
Okay, that's 3d6 bludgeoning damage. You're going to take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as you're hurled against the wall. And then I need you to make a charisma saving throw. You are no longer in his aura, unfortunately. You got shoved out of it. Okay. And you have disadvantage on melee attacks again. But now it's your turn. You passed through where the wall was, and you didn't hit anything. Yeah. Ooh. And what kind of element are you choosing? 19 does hit.
Nice.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. You throw a snowball at him and wallop him good. Yeah. Oh yeah. That was not a pleasant snowball. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good one. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. That's your turn, Griggs. Next up is Striker.
All right. Zach, where was the last known location of the force fields?
Directly like behind you to the wall you're against. Red tried to throw one through here-ish. And hit a wall. He hit a wall down here. I think that's as much information as you're gonna get. Like,
Yeah, just
they're
based on
invisible.
what Striker saw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to attempt to dispel magic. Choose
Sure. Which level?
one magical effect within range, and the range is 120 feet. So how would that work, Zach?
Well, what level do you want to cast it at?
We're going to be casting it at the level 3 that it's slotted at.
Okay. So yeah, you reach between you and Esmeralda, I'm guessing, and you cast Dispel Magic.
Okay.
Yeah, you cast Dispel Magic. You're not sure if it had any effect though.
Okay, yeah, I just want to make sure the spell slot was being used. My spell slots don't go down, so I'm just manually doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've hopefully that works, and I'm going to use my bonus action to humboldt lash this creature here.
Yeah. So go ahead and make your attack roll. Just do the same thing.
Sure. Yeah. Spiritual. Okay. 17. Okay. All right.
17 does hit for 5 points of damage.
All right. And that's bonus. That's action. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep my position for now. Yeah, that's it for me until I try something else. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Hopefully.
Okay. Next up is Clemens. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You want to throw it at the guy behind the bookcase? Yeah. Sure. How do you want to throw it? Yeah.
100 plus.
Because it does matter a little bit how you throw it. It does, yes. Okay,
Yeah,
so
like an
you're
exploding apple.
like a fastball. You're gonna just hurl it at him. Okay, yeah. So go ahead and make an attack roll. Just be like Dex plus. Are you proficient with explosives? I don't think you are. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, okay, so you just have to throw it. Uh, yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll for it. He's within 30 feet, and grenades you just gotta get close, right? Like I know you're aiming for him, and like you can like for flavor you can fastball it at him for sure. So you go ahead and you fastball it, and you can see that as soon as you throw it, it hits an invisible wall
Oh no.
and
Oh,
begins
I
was so
bouncing
weird about that.
Okay.
until it hits the bookcase and comes to a stop and then explodes. This is why it a little bit mattered how you threw it. So
No,
a
it
20
didn't
foot
matter. You know what's gonna
a
happen.
20-foot radius is just gonna hit Esmeralda. So Esmeralda, I need you to
Good.
make a dexterity saving throw.
Well, that's good because I've got evasion over here. So dexterity.
Yeah, that's right.
So if you succeed, you take half damage. If you succeed, you take nothing. If you fail, you take half.
Nice.
Yeah.
Come on, hun.
Oh,
That's
ha.
a
I'm
success.
invincible.
Yes.
Clemens, you can go ahead and roll the 5d6, and Esmeralda's going to take half the damage rounded down.
Oh, what do you mean?
Oh yeah, sorry, you succeeded, so you
Yeah.
take nothing.
No damage.
Yeah.
I'm invincible.
Yeah, you see this coming, and you quickly throw up the display case in front of you and take shelter behind it as shrapnel launches out in every direction.
Yeah.
Anything else, Clemens? Okay. I'm just seeing, can I whisper to you guys in Discord like you can on Roll20? I don't think you can. Okay. That brings us to Red.
What to do? Can I try to run across the table to see if I can get past the force field? Just for shits and
Yeah,
giggles.
yeah. You know what? You jump up on the force field. How do you want to try to get over it?
I want to try to jump on the table and just do like a
You want to
high jump.
over top of it? Yeah.
Yeah.
10-foot
Okay,
jump. Come on, buddy.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an athletics check, man.
Oh damn. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, I think a 16 is enough where you are able to. You take your like 3 steps, you jump up onto the table, take a couple more, and then throw yourself backwards up and over the wall,
Wow.
and you land on the other side.
No way.
And now you're trapped.
Yeah, I should have gone this way. No.
But
should've turned
Clemens
around
is
this
no
way.
longer frightened while she's in your aura, so that's good.
Oh yeah. That is a good sign. Then there was another force field right here. Oh, should have tried to climb the bookshelf.
No, it wasn't a force field; it was a bookshelf. It hit.
Oh, just a
There could be a
bookshelf.
force field there, but like it hit the bookshelf from what you guys could tell.
So that's 15 feet of movement there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to sneak on this side and try to throw my trident at this beast here.
Absolutely. So go ahead and make an attack roll. Okay. A 26. That's pretty damn good, man.
Pretty damn good, man.
Pretty damn good, man. Except it hits the field right there and bounces to the ground.
Suckers. Mother of.
You can run into it. So just mechanically, these are lair actions I'm doing on initiative count 20.
Oh, I can see now. Nice. Thank you, Zach.
You're welcome. So like I did it the first time. I couldn't do it the second round, but the third round I moved them. So that's kind of what I'm doing mechanically, just so I'm not bullshitting you. I'm playing completely fair. So it's just.
Well, I still want to call bullshit just for fun.
Yeah. Anything else?
I think I used all my movement. Choo. Yeah, that's all she wrote. Oh, hang on a tinkle here.
This one here, and this one here. So
That's all she wrote.
And then this one.
End of turn.
This time.
Okay, Esmeralda, your turn.
So, just to recap, in the past when I did my little arrow thing, my crossbow, that worked, but now everything else is not working.
Well, you shot and you were able to hit it. It just bounced off. This time you saw Red throw his trident, and it just kind of. Well, you couldn't see from the other side of the briefcase, the bookcase.
Yeah.
But you heard it clang on the ground.
You can tell by the facial expression that I had. Like, fuck, it didn't hit. Fuck.
So then Zach, the brain dude, is now floating like on ground level.
No, he's still 20 feet up in the air.
Oh, okay, I see. All right.
But when I shot my crossbow, like it actually contacted him, just didn't do any damage.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and do that again. Now because I'm behind a bookcase, I'm gonna opt for a sneak attack here.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check. You gotta beat 18.
Okay, well, let's at advantage.
Yeah.
Stealth. No. Too bad.
Yeah, as you sneak around the bookcase, one of the eye stalks whips around it and just looks at you, centered, staring at you.
Well, fuck you. I'm still gonna shoot my little crossbow right at your eyeballs.
Yeah, go ahead and make an attack roll.
So I do it at normal though, right? Not
Yeah, it's at
advantage.
normal.
Okay.
Oh, Clemens, go ahead. You can make a wisdom save. Red left, so you're still frightened. You're just not scared while he's near you. But he left. But you can still try to beat it every round.
All right. So
so with your 9 to hit, you shoot it, and you also hit a force field.
okay. Well, then I'm gonna use my bonus action to try and hide this time, which I don't know if that even makes sense.
Well, you already used
do
your
that.
bonus action to try to hide the first time and failed.
Oh, true. Okay. That's true. Okay, never mind then. I just
Okay.
never actually said that, so it didn't register in my mind. Okay, pass.
Okay. Now,
Get him,
can
you guys. Get him.
I really want to get Red, but Red has put himself on like the complete other side of the place. It wraps around corners. Yeah. Okay. It's actually their turn right now. Yeah. No, it's all good. They're not on the initiative order, but yeah, at the bottom of the order, I rolled a 7 and a 5 for them.
You still here, okay, honey?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
totally.
This guy, he's
I
going
gotta
to
get started on this.
hide. Not very well. Pretty sure everybody can see him still, but he tried. Okay, now these floaty guys. So Striker, go ahead and roll me 3d6. Roll again on repeats. Same with you, Griggs. Yes. 1, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 4. Okay, so each of you can go ahead and give me charisma saving throws. Striker, you pass. Griggs, the 7 fails. And then I need Striker to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. This should succeed. Griggs, intelligence, you should succeed this. Striker does succeed.
Nice.
Griggs definitely succeeds.
Nice roll.
And then I need dexterity saving throws from each of you on number 4.
Nope.
Okay. So Griggs, you do pass with a 15. Striker, you do fail. So Striker, your speed is halved for 1 minute. In addition, you can't take reactions, and you can only take an action or a bonus action, but not both.
Oh, that's too bad. Ugh.
And you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Okay, and that's a wisdom or dexterity saving throw?
That was a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
And that is slowed,
Yeah.
which is not hasted. Slow. And Griggs, it is it's not gonna do any good. That sucks. Oh, okay. Ooh. Boo, 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 boo. Okay, I need at the top of the order. I need Striker. I need you to make a charisma saving throw. As you can feel, the synapses in your brain begin firing rapidly, controlling your muscles, and you end up sneezing a little bit on the spot. And a 12, and you are unable to move your current space.
Okay, so my movement is 0 then.
Yeah, so you are restrained.
Okay, but I can still cast an action or a bonus action.
But not both, yes.
Right. Okay.
Okay,
So you know what, Zach?
Yeah.
I'm going to use one of my feats. I'm going to re-roll. I'm going to use a lucky on that.
A luck point, sure.
Yeah. I'll just expend it then.
Go ahead and roll me another charisma save.
Here we go.
A 15 still doesn't cut it, I'm afraid.
Good try. Good try.
And that brings us to Griggs now. Yes. Yes, floating 20 feet up in the air. All of its eye stalks focusing on you and wriggling around each other. Fuck, it's 10:15. Shit. Okay, do you mind if we just stop here? Top of the order? Yeah, we'll pause here and we'll pick up next session. Yeah, you guys can strategize a bit because this maze is going to keep shuffling. I'm just going to tell you now. I got to play chess here. I got to play chess, and I'm playing chess. So, yeah. Hey, you guys